Hey, I'm going to quickly show you how to get the Vfire working with OS X El Capitan. As you can see, I'm running version 10.11.3. And you can also see the Vfire is already showing up here in the panel. But first things first, before anything else, we're going to have to get over to Google and do a search on how to disable the protection of OS X El Capitan. Once you do that, your first link will be from OS X Daily. Go ahead over to OS X Daily and follow the instructions on how to disable the system integrity protection. It's fairly easy. You just reboot your machine into recovery mode. Then from the recovery mode, you're going to launch the terminal and you're going to type this here. After you type that and you hit enter, it's going to give you a little message saying that they're going to disable blah 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 blah, and it will restart on its own. After your computer has restarted, you're going to head over to Presonus and you're going to download the Fire Studio Light Pipe drivers and the Vfire drivers. Install those two. So after you have installed these two drivers and restarted your computer, open up the Presonus app first and plug in your unit. If you have made the mistake like many of us that have had the unit already connected, don't worry, just unplug it from both ends and plug it back in. It's going to take a little while for the Vfire to be recognized, so you're going to see like a little circle, a little rainbow circle going, but don't worry, it'll pop up. Then after that, open your Universal Control app, set up both applications on the same sample rate, and from here we're going to head to the Utilities folder and we're going to open the audio MIDI setup. We're going to see the Presonus Vfire Studio in the audio devices. This is why you need the Universal Control app. If we were to unplug the Vfire right now, the Presonus Vfire Studio will disappear from this menu. So you're going to go ahead and use this as your use this device for sound input, and I'm using the built-in output for output. Okay, now comes the good stuff. We head over to Logic Pro. Okay, so we're in Logic Pro now. Before we add any tracks, we're going to make sure that the Presonus is selected as the input for the program. So Preferences, Audio, bam, there it is, Presonus Vfire Studio. Now we can go over and add ourselves a new track. We're going to add a new audio track, and on the input section you can see there are 16 input channels, which is the 16 input channels from the Roland mixer, and 8 stereo input channels. So I have my mic plugged in on input 1 and an iPod plugged in on input 15. Have some music playing there. We're going to try doing input 1 first. There. Now as I speak, you see that the meter is going up on the DAW as well as on the mixer. 1 2 3 test. 1 2 3 test. And then you have the output of the R bus as well. You can see it on the VS480. The output is R bus 1, and it's actually picking it up on the here on the DAW. So now we're gonna make another track with channel 15. Now I'm gonna I'm just gonna tell you guys that you're not gonna hear the music so well because the program I'm using to record this, it's only picking up channel 1. So what you hear is what the microphone is picking up from the speakers of the iMac. So here it goes. Track, new track, audio, input 15. There. So there it is, channel 15. Just so you know this is for real, I'm gonna go head over on the easy routing section, and on the output section I have the track direct out on, and track 15, which is here 7, RBus 7, is set up for track 15 and 16. So I'm gonna change it from there to 13 and 14, and we should see the audio 2 track in the DAW go to 0. I mean, just there will be no sound on there. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. There you go. Oh, whoops, I should move that mouse, huh? There. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put it back to channel 15 and 16. Yeah. Oh, a couple of things. Let me just bring the volume down here. The syncing, I have the RBus 1 as I have the VS2480 synced to the Vfire RBus 1. You can go ahead and do that. Go into the utility menu, project. See, RBus 1 is selected. The coaxial and optical, you have to set it to RBus 2. There and there. Let me get out of here. Also the page 4, the RBus section, I have that like this. The remote control is off. I don't know if that helps or if that makes any difference, but I just have it like that. And the easy routing, yeah. In the easy routing, you have to make sure your outputs are set up right. I have the track direct out on, and then all the RBuses linked to each person, you know, whatever track you want it to be linked to. And that's it.